I'm 24 and it's been 4 amazing, fulfilling years since I last stepped foot into an office. I've been my own boss for the last 4 years of my life now. And just in the last 2 years alone, through my online business, I made over $500,000, allowing me to travel the world, travel to places like these, where on a random Monday afternoon, I'm chilling in a villa somewhere in the Mexican jungle, making a video. If you want to quit your job, stay until the end of this video, because I'll be revealing to you the 2 things that you need to focus on to actually quit. If I would have heard this at your age, where you are currently in your life, I would have been here today way quicker. We have no time to waste, we have 9 to 5s to quit, so let's jump in straight away. I want you to analyze one of your actions that you're doing every single day, and that's entertainment. Where do you entertain yourself? How many times do you scroll on YouTube? How many times do you check out Netflix? How many times do you swipe on Instagram and TikTok looking for the next short video that will entertain you? All of these moments when you are spending your attention, somebody else on the other end is making money. This is one of the first things that I focused on when I was 17 years old and wanted to quit my 9 to 5 desperately. While all of my classmates were swiping on TikTok and Instagram constantly, I asked myself this: how can I benefit from everyone else being like this? How can I start making money benefiting from the attention span of other people? So what I decided to do was stopping consuming content and starting to create content. And this has impacted my life more than I could have ever imagined when I started. You have to understand this: we are living in an attention-based economy. Whoever is the most known person makes the most money. So as long as you can generate attention, you're gonna be able to turn that into money. Here's how. You're gonna have to make a decision. Do you want to grow attention for yourself, or do you want to grow attention for somebody else? Me, back in the day, I wasn't comfortable enough to show myself on camera like this. So I decided to generate attention for other business owners who needed attention to make money. Because if you think about it, truly every single business out there relies on customers to make money. Customers are attention. So if you're like me and you're just looking to make money so you can finally quit that job without necessarily having to show your face, here's precisely what I would do. Study content creation, which is pictures and videos, study copywriting, and learn sales. The combination of these skill sets is what I call brand marketing. A brand marketer partners up with a business and helps run their content, ultimately getting that business more attention, which then means more sales. Here's an example. Let's say you know a fitness coach. That fitness coach is usually very good at workouts, nutrition, and getting people in shape. But he has never touched Instagram to make money in his life. He doesn't know how to make people follow him. He doesn't know what to speak about. He for sure doesn't know how to tell his story and what got him into the gym in the first place. And most definitely, he will not know how to convert followers into money. And this is where you can discover your golden opportunity. If you work on just getting a slight edge, which is as simple as just looking at a few YouTube videos to learn video editing and simple marketing, content creation as a whole, you're gonna be able to offer that skill set as a service to business owners. My very first client was a dating coach that had a lot of knowledge about how to attract women, but he had no clue on how to grow a social media following. So I focused on learning the skills that he was missing and then offered these skills to his business. In 1 year, I grew his account to 40,000 followers, making him $310,000 in revenue. My cut from that was $50,000 in just 1 year from one client. I have a lot of videos on my channel that explain brand marketing and how you can get started with it today. This is by far the most valuable skill set you can learn, and it's at an all-time peak in terms of demand. Every business owner is jumping online, every service provider is jumping online, and every entrepreneur is jumping online to grow their personal brands. So by learning everything that helps someone grow a personal brand, you become the missing piece of the puzzle in so many businesses out here nowadays. Now, on the other hand, if you are ready to jump online and show your face and you have a message to speak about, you have knowledge that you want to share with people, it's time for you to start your personal brand. If you're looking to start your own personal brand, I have videos on my channel as well that leave you with instructions on how you can actually discover more about your passion, your purpose, and then turn that into a purpose-driven personal brand, ultimately helping you get paid in a way where it feels good for your heart, but also for your bank account. Now, if you don't follow what I'm about to share with you in the next 2-3 minutes of this video, none of these two are gonna work. It doesn't matter if you want to become a brand marketer or if you want to grow your personal brand, because truly both of these are just a reflection of who you are. Here's what I mean. My mentor Wes Watson taught me that there are no business problems, there are only personal problems. So if you struggle as a person, your business will struggle. And for years, I found myself in a place where I would try to constantly make more money, but I would be held back by my own limiting beliefs, by my own thoughts, my habits, and just overall negativity in my life. And that's mainly what I want to talk about now. Your success in any business will simply be a reflection of how successful you are as a person, taking money and all of these outside things out of the equation. If you really want to quit your job, outside of growing these skill sets, you're gonna have to get good at one thing: removing. There is so much shit in your life right now that even if you know how to make money, you simply will not have the energy to make it work. I'm talking mainly about people, everyone that's telling you that you can't do this and can't do that, everyone that's doubting you, everyone that if you enter a conversation with them and you leave after, whenever you feel negative, that's a person you remove from your life. Environment is another huge one. I'm sitting in a jungle in Mexico, ultimately free, far away from all the big cities, far away from all the corporate guys who only chase money. I live in an environment where I can focus on myself, where I'm connected to God, where I'm connected to my true purpose. In a place where it's noisy all the time, where people are constantly in a rush, where it's cold and freezing weather constantly, you will simply not be able to come out as your best self, because your environment influences you more than you think. Once you've removed people and environments that do not serve you, it's time to stop looking out there and it's time to look within. How many habits currently rule your day-to-day life that you know deep down do not serve you? How many times does your mind need to tell you that you need to quit that one thing before you actually commit and quit? If you think that quitting your job will actually help you remove these bad habits, you are playing yourself. Because once you have more freedom and make more money, those negative habits will actually get amplified. I want you to write down, honestly with yourself, the 3 habits that you know deep down are not serving you, and I want you to come up with an action plan on how to cut them out of your life, period, before you even focus on trying to grow a business. And then lastly, the most important thing you need to remove is your negative fucking self-talk and those negative beliefs that hold you back. I'm 24. I made $500,000 online. I'm working with multi-millionaires. I just rented this sick mansion for the weekend with my brother and I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. Why do I tell you this? Because if I was able to do it, why the fuck not you? There were so many people in my life that made me believe that quitting my job was impossible. There were so many people that actually made me believe earlier on that I was forced to work until I was 65 years old to retire. I had to question these beliefs. I had to question what information I grew up with. And I had to learn to remove every single memory, every single bad experience of somebody giving me the wrong advice out of my life. I had to teach my brain how to look out for the positive instead of constantly worrying about the negative. Because yes, on paper, there's a lot that could be going wrong as an entrepreneur, especially at a young age. But regardless what goes wrong, if your mind is positive and if you're willing to just push through, you will never actually end up stopping and failing. The truth is that most people won't even get as far as trying because they're too fucking scared and too worried about all the hypotheticals that could happen, so they actually prevent themselves from ever getting here. The truth is that most people won't actually get as far as ever trying because they're simply too afraid to 1, leave all of these things that I just mentioned behind, and 2, step foot into something that's unknown. The unknown for guys like me is what gets us going, because we fully understand that our brain simply is projecting fear into our lives about things that we have never done before. So if you want things that you have never experienced before, push your brain above that limit and simply learn to tolerate the uncomfortable. That's already it, because leaving your job is not complicated. All you have to do is you have to create, either for a business owner or for yourself, and you have to start removing. Creation and removal is ultimately what got me here. And if you need help for any of the two, I want you to do one thing. Go into the comments below this video and share feedback and questions that are currently preventing you from leveling up in your life. I'm gonna personally respond to you, and I'm gonna create future videos like this about your specific pain points so you can quit that job and live a life of freedom. That's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to stay relentless.